with my toolie, what they do? Meet me in the alley with the troops.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gregory. Today we are on the test server for Call of Duty Mobile, and we have a lot to talk about in today's video, so make sure you guys are staying tuned. There is so much stuff that is like happening like in season 9 and just in the coming weeks for this game. Like, it's ridiculous. So let's just go ahead and get into it. There's a lot to talk about. So this is of course the test server, so this is not my normal account. You guys will not see this on the global version. It's all just stuff that's going to be coming out in the future. It's like just to test these new features. So let's get started. Alright, so first things first, if we go to loadout, we notice that the UI looks different. Of course, the interface is different. But let's just take a normal gun here, and I'm going to show you guys what they did, because it is so customized. And I'll tell you guys what I mean by that. Okay, so here we have, let's just say, the Type 25. So as you guys can see, there are statistics here talking about the Type 25 like we would normally see. There's this thing called the Gunsmith, and the Gunsmith is just absolutely insane. So if we actually open up the Gunsmith, we can see all the different areas that you can, I guess, customize with different variants of attachments. And this is what I mean. So as you guys can see, we have muzzle here. So let's go ahead and click on muzzle. So you guys can see all these different kinds of suppressors. So obviously all of these are suppressors, and they all have different stats. So right now we're on the OWS light suppressor. It does show how that affects the gun on the right side of the screen. If we continue, we can see this one, and also it does actually have like little stat things. You see the little green and the red. There's green here and the red over there. So this one fires silently, but you know, the damage range, so that probably means that it's reducing your range, which is seen in the stats. This one here, vertical recoil control and lateral, so horizontal recoil stability. ADS speed, it kind of reduces your ADS speed, I guess that's what it's saying, and ADS bullet spread accuracy. So I guess that would just kind of mean like how precise your bullets are. I guess like if your bullets are like in a pinpoint accurate versus not being pinpoint accurate. So this just reduces that, but that's in ADS, so it's not like hip fire. I don't think I explained that very well, but you guys get what I'm saying. There's just so many different customizations, and this is just for the silencers. Like, this is just the suppressors alone, and you can see some of them actually look different than one another. Like, if we take a look, I don't think these, actually these do look different. If you guys look closely, these suppressors actually look different from one another. This one looks way different. You can see fires silently, excuse me, damage range. So I guess it increases the range maybe. But the negatives, ADS bullet spread accuracy, ADS speed, ADS moving speed. So it's crazy what these customizations are doing to the guns. And if we continue, guys, we're just scratching the surface. Let's go ahead and continue. So if we go to barrels, you can see there's actually different barrels. I don't know if these actually change the look. So far, it doesn't look like they can, but you could see ADS speed, movement speed. Those are the pluses, the negatives, ADS bullet spread accuracy, vertical. So these are not only affecting like the range, like a normal like you know, long barrel would or something, like a, you know, SMG long barrel attachment, but you guys can see these are affecting like the ADS speed, the bullet spread accuracy, the damage. Like, there's just so much going on right now with these new like customization attachments with the variants. It's crazy. So let's go ahead and move on. We got the optics now, and as you guys can see, the red dot looks different now. The red dot looks different. I'm gonna try this out in game soon, but we could just see it here. The red dot looks completely different. So does the well, these two are actually both red dots, but they look completely different. So we might have a new scope. It's looking like we're gonna have a completely new scope in the game. This holographic one, this one looks different. The ACOG looks different. It's just, there's so much going on right now. These scopes all do the same thing. They just have different, I guess, views, maybe different zooming levels or whatever. Just different lenses. And as you guys can see, there are so many scopes. Like, this is ridiculous. And all of these are just for the Type 25. Think about all the different scopes that you're going to be able to put on the different guns. Let's go ahead and move on. We got stocks. This is crazy, guys. Like, I can't believe all this just got leaked in the test server. It's crazy. Alright, so I don't know if this actually changes the look, because the Type 25 doesn't really have a stock. It's like a built-in, like, kind of thing for the stock. But you can see ADS moving speed. This is get, hit, flinch, stability, ADS bullet spread accuracy, lateral. There's so much going on that we've never seen before with these attachments. ADS speed, that's a positive. ADS bullet spread accuracy, so these are negatives. Yeah, so it's just, there's so much. Weapon skill. This is something new. So this looks like, I know it says if it's all FMJ, but they're actually like special weapon skills. I read through them a little bit earlier. So this one provides bullet penetration, which is just like FMJ. Speed up after reborn, damage range, close range kill, bullet recovery, reload speed, inflict wounding effect. So maybe it kind of like burns them, like not actually burns them, but like it inflicts a little bit of damage over time. Max starting ammo, crippling power, just so much stuff we've never seen before. And then the laser sights, like look, these actually look different. It's so cool. Hipfire accuracy, sprint to fire speed, laser visible to enemies, just so much going on. ADS speed, ADS bullet. Like guys, this is great. This is so much content. Like, you guys know I do a class setup video a lot because you guys really like when I do the class setups. Whenever I do like a video on a gun, which that's like the majority. I like, you know, doing videos on different guns that come out and just guns in general, and just the amount of customizations that there's just so much content to be made. So I can't wait for this to come out. The grips, it gets crazy with the grips, and I need to drink some more water because I'm talking 2 miles a minute. Anyways, I'm probably gonna make this video unedited because I want to get this information out to you guys as soon as I can. Commando foregrip. Now, first, let's just go ahead and look through them. As you guys can see, they actually change looks. Each foregrip looks completely different than the other. It's crazy. Vertical recoil control, ADS bullets, spread accuracy, but it's negative because it, I guess, reduces your movement speed. You know, I can go through these other ones here. You guys can see the similar thing here. ADS bullet, spread accuracy, positive, vertical recoil control. Like these grips are not only controlling recoil, but they're controlling like separate recoil. Like they're controlling horizontal recoils, vertical recoils, maybe to different extents. There's just so much going on, guys. I'm telling you. ADS bullet, spread accuracy. Like, look at this foregrip. This one's definitely interesting. This one's called the tactical foregrip. Movement speed, just super cool. All right, now let's move on to the magazine. I don't know. Let me see if it actually changes what the magazine looks like. Okay, it actually doesn't, but let's see what it does here. So magazine capacity, of course, for the extended mag, but it reduces your movement speed and your reload speed. Okay, so now the fast mags just increases your reload. Magazine capacity, movement speed, reload speed. So basically, I think this is like a super extended mag. This one's like a sort of extended mag, and then this one must be like a super fast mag, I think, because it's like it's got some negative effects as well, so it kind of balances out the positive. So it must be like a really good like fast mag. This one gives you this is called the stopping power mag. It's got magazine capacity, damage range, and damage. So now we got magazines which are actually affecting the damage. Like, that's completely unheard of. Vertical recoil control, so it reduces your recoil control, it reduces your reload speed, and it reduces your ADS speed. A crazy customization there. And then for the rear grip here, this is just a grip. So ADS speed, sprint to fire speed, negative, ADS bullet spread accuracy, ADS moving speed. Again, a lot of stuff going on. And here's another thing I wanted to show you guys. If you actually do go ahead, like if we go ahead and click customize, you can see there's these like stickers, which this is something that's this is interesting because you could customize your actual, like, the look of your gun. So I guess you could put stickers and you get 4 different locations, which is very interesting because I didn't really see something like this coming. I had a feeling that maybe charms were going to become a thing. If you guys play other Call of Duties, you would know charms are like these little things that dangle from your gun. But now we got stickers. I do see something here that says ornament, and it says, like, it's crossed out. That's probably charms. So we might just have stickers and charms. It's gonna be very cool. These are the camos, I assume. So these different camos here. The crosshair. So you actually might be able to change your crosshair in the future because it does say something about a crosshair up on the top right. There's also, if you guys go ahead and click, like, for example, let's just go to, like, rear grip. And if we go to upgrade, you guys can see there are so, like, well, you have to get to level 54 for this gun to unlock all these different attachments. Like, these are not just the basic attachments. There's, like, so much more here to be unlocked. As you guys can see, it just keeps going and going and going and going, and there's just so much here to be seen. Like, we're getting into, like, level 30 plus here, and there's still repeats of different silencers, different you know, scopes, and different types of, I think they're called, like, gun skill effects or whatever. It's crazy. It's honestly crazy. Level 54, you get the stopping power mag. I'm just so shocked that all of this is hitting us all at once, you know what I mean? And that was just the Type 25, dude. So I don't know how different other ARs would be, but I would assume they would be somewhat similar. Let's go ahead and see. No, you know, it actually kind of looks like there are some different, yeah, because I did not recognize these, like, as far as the look, I didn't recognize these on the Type 25. Like, these suppressors look different than the suppressors that we were seeing on the Type. So, like, let's look at these suppressors, and then let's look at the suppressors on another AR. So, let's look at the M4, with the M4 suppressors. Wait, Gunsmith, that's what I want to go ahead and click. Yeah, so as you guys can see, look, more suppressor looks. So each gun has its own variety of suppressors. Like, I don't think you realize the level of customization. There are so many different possible combinations. Like, if you just do the math, oh my goodness. And I'm sure for stocks as well. Just actually, I don't think it changes the look though, does it? Yeah, I don't think these change the look yet. I feel like in the future there probably will be a look change. Oh wow. Oh wow, the barrel of the M4 is changing in length. You guys can definitely see the barrel's changing there. That's crazy. Let's look at the grip. The grip is indeed changing. I believe these grips were actually also on the Type. So these are not different. But yeah, it's still ridiculous. Let's go ahead and move into the sniper category. You guys probably want to see what's on the DL. So let's go ahead and hop into the DL. See what they got. You guys can see all these muzzles. Oh my god, that one looks funny. All these different muzzles with different effects and abilities, positives and negatives. Oops, I just hit my microphone. And just different, like, stats. It's crazy. Barrels, let's see what we got here. Does this actually... Yes, it does. It actually changes the length of the sniper barrel. This is crazy, crazy, crazy. Different scopes. I know you guys have probably been wanting this. I've been wanting some different sniper scopes for a while now. This is ridiculous. Okay. Let's see if they actually, yeah, okay, so we got different looking scopes. Not only are they different scopes, but different looking ones. This one just must be the normal ACOG. Crazy stuff, guys, crazy stuff. Stock, let's see what we got. Actually does change the look of the sniper stock. Very cool, very cool. Let's just go ahead and take a look at some of these. So, ADS speed, movement speed, ADS bullet, spread accuracy, get hit, flinch stability. This is interesting, so I guess it reduces your flinch with this one, and this one must reduce your ADS speed by a ton because it's got a lot of negatives, and the only positive is ADS speed. It's just so much, guys. It's so much. Weapon skill, bullet penetration, max starting ammo, reload speed. I think we might have seen these. Headshot can decrease enemy move speed. Like, that's so interesting. I didn't even think that would be a thing. Swith, that probably means switch. Switch weapons quickly. Let's see what else we got. Let's take a look at some of the grips. Oh, okay. It looks like we just got one grip. I mean, it's a sniper, so... Oh my god, look at this, guys. Look at this extended bag. So this one, magazine capacity, movement speed, reload speed, but this one reduces. So I guess this one gives you even more bullets, but it also reduces your ADSing speed as an extra negative. Let's see if any other snipers look different. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Outlaw. If we go to the muzzle. Yep, we can see it looks like the Outlaw does have different muzzles than what we were seeing on the DL. Probably even more grips here, I assume. Maybe those don't actually have any customized looks. Let's look at the stocks. The stocks probably do change, maybe. Okay, maybe not. Maybe it's because the Outlaw's kind of new, so they don't have too much for it yet. Let's look at one more sniper. Let's look at the Arctic 50, see what they got for this. Let's see. Okay, just one grip, weapon skill. Probably similar stuff. Yeah, okay. Muzzle, see what the muzzles look like. Super cool looking muzzles, optics. Probably the same optics. All right, I think the snipers, they repeat a little bit more than like ARs and stuff like that because there's not as much customizability to snipers compared to like other guns. But let's continue. So now we're in the LMG section. Let's see what we got here. So what do you guys want to look at? Let's go ahead and take a look at the RPD, the good old RPD here. Okay, so we got muzzles. Yep, got some muzzles on the RPD. Different barrels, I assume. Wow, look at the change in the length of the barrel. It's crazy. Like, it actually gets so much bigger with these different types of barrels. Different optics, of course. These are different red dots, hollow scopes. What the heck is that thing? So cool. Laser sights. Once again, we got the different customizable laser sights. Just the rear grip here. Those don't change. Alright, let's see. We'll go look at that. I want to see if the chopper even has much, because the chopper doesn't seem like it would be customizable. Okay, it does have a few suppressors. That makes sense. It does have some barrels. Does that actually change the length of the chopper? No, I didn't think so. That would be funny if it did. Different weapon skills. Let's see what some of the weapon skills are on the chopper. It says hide enemy death sharing, headshot XP. What? That's weird. Crippling power. Look at the grips, different grips for the chopper. That's actually cool that they're actually adding grips for the chopper. Laser sight, very interesting, very interesting. We got some more grips here. Oh my goodness. Alright guys, let's move on to the SMGs. I think this is the section that most of us have been waiting for. I really want to see how customizable these things are. So let's go ahead and see what we got. Alright, Gunsmith. Holy, okay, here we go. Let's see. Okay, looks like we pretty much got the same muzzles here, repeating for the SMGs. Whoa, dude, the rust looks so weird with the long barrel. Okay, okay. I like how it changes. I think one of my favorite things about this customization that they've added is it actually changes the look of the gun. Like, it's so cool. See, got a ton of different stocks. Oh my god, this is just crazy. This one doesn't even have a stock, just says no stock. It increases your movement speed and ADS speed, but you get more vertical recoil, you get ADS bullet spread accuracy, so I guess less of pinpoint accuracy for ADS fire. Get hit flinch stability, so you basically flinch more. Dude, this is nuts. Laser sight's probably similar, right? These laser sights aren't even showing up. Oh, I know they are. They're just on the other side. What's another gun that we want to see? Let's go ahead and check out the Cordite. Oh, there's the Razorback. That's cool. Let's see. Okay, Gunsmith. Alright. Muzzles. Yup. Barrels. I want to see if the Cordite barrels... Yeah, they look all the same. Once again, got the different optics. We pretty much looked at those. Let me see what the weapon skills. Increased hip accuracy while jumping and sliding. Oh my god, that seems like something I would abuse. Because you guys know I am always moving when I'm shooting. Like, I'm always jumping and sliding. And, dude, I feel like that'd be super good. Double kill, bullet recovery. Oh my god. Max starting ammo, crippling power. I wonder what that crippling power one does. I keep seeing that one. Different magazines, rear grips. Jesus, dude. Alright, now for the shotguns. Let's see how customizable the shotguns are. Let's go to the KRM. Let's check out the KRM. Ooh, we got the lava one here. Can we check out the lava one? Sure. KRM lava. Let's look at the muzzles. Ooh, okay. They do have some interesting... Ooh. Okay. So maybe each skin comes with different kinds of specialized muzzles? Very, very interesting. Let's see what the barrels do. Let's take a look at this one. ADS bullet spread accuracy, damage range, vertical recoil control. That's weird. Vertical recoil control for a shotgun. Huh. It reduces your ADS speed and your movement speed, though. God, dude, there's just so much to talk about this video. I could literally go on. But obviously, a lot of it is kind of, you know, similar to what we've already looked at. So I don't want to go over everything multiple times. But it's sometimes hard to just, you know, see what you haven't looked at and what you have. Because there's so much to look at. Let's look at one more shotgun. Let's look at the BY-15. Oops, I mean to quick equip, it's fine. Okay, so we'll go to the weapon skill. I'm curious to see what the weapon skills are. Speed up after kill. That's a really good one for the shotgun. Decreased blast damage while sliding. What? That's super interesting. Okay, okay. Alright, well that's it for those. Let's see what the knives. I think I did see, yeah, so we got the baseball bat here. I think this is the common variant. I think they had a baseball bat skin earlier. And also, look, there's a grapple hook too. I saw this and I wasn't sure what it was, so I thought I would show you guys. Check this thing out. I don't really know what it is. Will it give me stats? Move quickly using a grappling hook. So if you guys play Fortnite, for example, like, what's that thing called? I haven't played Fortnite in a while, so I think it's called like the oh, what is it called? I think it's just called the grappler. Basically, it's like you shoot it at something and it pulls you towards that location. So this thing's going to give you a bunch of mobility. And obviously, it probably won't actually look like this. This is just a temporary skin. It's just the RPG. Looks like we still got the axe and the knife here. Same old pistols. But yeah, we got this grappler now, so that's very cool. Operator skills. There's a new operator skill in the game, guys. Check it out. We got the equalizer. It says dual integrated machine guns with built-in suppressors for close quarter combat. This seems like something I would really like, because I like close range combat, and dual integrated submachine gun or machine guns. This seems sick. Like, this seems sick. So I cannot wait for these to come out. Like, those things are just super cool looking. So yeah, leaked new operator coming out. And there's a leaked new grenade too. It's called the Thermite. You guys probably know about the Thermite from other games. It says, burn violently for a period of time upon impact. It sticks to any surfaces of wall and ground. So it's similar to the Molotov in the sense that it burns, but this thing actually sticks to stuff. That's why it has a spike. And also, you guys can see the Molotov cocktail is now a lethal. So maybe they're not going to make it a score streak anymore because it's under the lethal section. For the tacticals, I don't think there were any new tacticals when I looked. Yeah, I mean, we just got one recently. We got the Cryo Bomb, which is kind of a new tactical. There are new perks as well. Go ahead and check these out. We got the restock. It says, recharge equipment over 20 seconds. Replenish 1 extra combat axe. So let's read that again. Recharge equipment over 20 seconds. Replenish 1 extra combat axe. So, not super clear, but it does seem pretty cool. I like the idea of replenishing a combat axe. We'll have to see exactly what that means. Might have to do with the lethal, the actual lethal that's a combat axe. We got this thing here, amped. This is actually really cool. I remember reading this one. Take advantage of faster weapon swap and launcher reload speed. You could switch weapons faster, and if you're using an RPG, I think that means you can reload it quicker. I'm not sure exactly what that second one means, but that's really cool. We also got this here. Let's go ahead and see what this one was. I don't remember. Oh yeah, high alert. Your vision pulses when enemies outside of your view see you. Mark enemy and their equipment. Score streaks by aiming down sights. So this thing kind of like alerts you if someone sees you. Like, this thing might be better than Dead Silence, low-key. Like, that seems really cool. Let me go ahead and just briefly look through the BR stuff. I don't think there's anything new here, but I could be wrong. I don't believe so. The troops will have... Ooh, World War II event. Uh-oh. World War II event. That looks new. I think that's definitely something. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and look through everything, and I'll edit the recording here, and then pick it back up when I find something else that I want to show you guys. Alright guys, we're actually in the training mode right now. There's a few more things I wanted to show you. Some of the guns actually have new sounds, and there's some recoil changes as well. So let's go ahead and check out the M4. So listen closely. As you can see, there's a new sound for the M4. Another gun that has a new sound. Let's see. It wasn't one of the shotguns. It was the RPD. It has a lower pitch noise, which actually it's pretty good. I kind of like that noise, to be honest. And the KN-44 actually got a massive recoil nerf, so check it out. This is with no control. You guys can see how much kick it has. It's crazy. So most likely no more KN-44, because this is a lot of recoil. Of course, it still is, you know, fairly controllable, but goodness gracious, it's a ton of recoil. Let me see. One of these guns probably... Yeah, it was the LK-24. Listen closely. This gun has a new sound to it. I'm actually a really big fan of that noise. I think it sounds really good. Let me check these. I believe, which one was it? I don't think any of these ones had any new sounds. There was something here that I wanted to show you guys. It was, I think it was actually the scope on one. Yeah, it was a Dlq Scope. So look at the Dlq Scope. It actually looks different. So notice how you could actually see the sides. It's kind of interesting. I thought it was something that, like, for example, if you compare it to the Arctic 50, it's definitely different. I mean, this is the scope that most of us are used to here. But the one on the DL... So, like I said, this is probably, like I said earlier, the customization stuff. I'm telling you, there are going to be so many different sniper scopes now. And I think the default scope for the DL just changed. But if you want to get the old scope back, you probably can. The Msmc, it seems like it got a recoil buff. So, if I actually go ahead and shoot it, you guys can see it has pretty low recoil now. I think it was also, was it the Chickum? I think it was the Chickum. It felt like it was shooting faster. So it looks like this thing got a buff. Oops, not the BY. Here, let's check the Chickum out. I don't know, it's possible that it was just me. But yeah, it felt faster. PDW's got a new sound. It sounds interesting. I didn't expect something like this from the PDW, but let me know what you guys think. It's alright. Pharaoh, I think it was pretty much the same. Over here, the HBR has a lot more recoil now. This is the recoil without controlling it. So HBR just kind of got nerfed. I believe the DHR is still the same. Another thing I want to note, guys, is that the the pistol, the MW11, got nerfed. It has a slower fire rate now, so if you check it out, it does shoot a little bit slower than it did before. Before, it was just like, I'd say about 1.1 times the speed of what it is now. But yeah, anyways, a lot of stuff in the training mode. One last thing, there's this thing that says start here. I'll go ahead and grab a quick gun and show you guys what it does. We'll grab the ASM-10, and you just kind of hit this start thing, and it kind of pops these targets up. You know, you go ahead and aim down, shoot them. There'll be a target here. And then, so yeah, there's a system right here. That's new. And then there's this over here as well. You can, like, select different meters and distances, and it sends this target dummy and this target here to the distance you choose. And then you can actually shoot it. And when you shoot the dummy, it tells you how much damage you did at that distance. So, pretty cool. And then, of course, you know, you change distances. The damage will drop off. Still gives you the headshot. 31 headshot from 30 meters. So, it's just a really cool system they added to the training mode. But yeah, that is pretty much most of the stuff. All the main stuff that was inside of this test server. And I know it's a lot. This video is probably really long. So, I'm going to go ahead and do a quick recap right now. Alright, so this is a really long video, of course, so I want to just do a quick recap of everything we talked about. I'm probably going to miss a few things because there was an absurd amount of content inside of this test server. So the very first thing we did was we went ahead and we looked at the customization feature. Basically, what the customization feature was so for each attachment, there's different variations of the attachment. Some attachments provide, like, positive perks, some attachments provide negative perks, and all of them, of course, affect the overall stats. So, for example, there are different types of silencers instead of just the one silencer. There are different kinds. There are different kinds of stocks. There's not just one stock, but there's multiple ones. Each one has different benefits, different negatives. There's just a lot of, like, you know, possibly millions of different combinations for each type of weapon, because there's just so many of each type of attachment that you can combine with one another with other attachments. It's just crazy the amount of combinations that you can do, and you could just make guns very very different from what their original form would be. Another thing, there were some new perks introduced. There were one for each, like, type of perk, one green, one blue, one red. There's actually a new grenade, which was called the Thermite. There's a new operator called the Equalizer, and it's basically like a dual machine gun that you hold. We don't really know any gameplay yet, but we can only assume what it could be, of course. There's, like, this thing called, like, the weapon skill. Basically, it's like a skill that you can assign for a weapon or give to a weapon. For example, one of the skills was if you headshot the enemy, it slows them down. Another one of the skills was it kind of, almost like it burns them a little bit for a short duration after you hit them. There's just a lot of different skills. One of them was just, like, the normal FMJ, like the bullet penetration. So, there's just, like, skills. It's not an attachment, but it's a skill that you can give to a weapon. And finally, we hopped into the training mode. There are some new weapon sounds. There's some new features in the training mode. And there are different, of course, recoils for some guns that we talked about. Some things that I noticed right off the bat. You know, guns having different fire rates, different recoils that they buffed or nerfed or whatever. But anyways, guys, that's it for the video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe if you are excited for this stuff, because I got way more content like this coming out in the future, because holy dude, there's so much. There's just so much in the test server that I can make videos on. And of course, you know, we're going to be doing some class setup videos when all of this stuff hits the main global servers, because there is so many different class setups to experiment with and just test out on different guns. So I cannot wait for this. So make sure you guys are subscribed if you want to see this stuff coming in the future. All right, well, that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to share the video with your friends, because obviously only a certain amount of people can get into the test server, and it's also Android only. And I just want to make sure everybody knows about this. I want to spread the word, so feel free to share the video around. Let's get this news out, and let's just get people hyped up for Season 9 of COD Mobile. All right, guys, have a good one. Peace out.